Everybody's talking about Frisco, Southlake, and Flower Mound, but not enough people are still talking about Lantana. It's been around for decades, but it's still a game changer. The suburb has better amenities, beautiful homes, and even covers your lawn care. Yeah, really. Hit subscribe if you're serious about finding the perfect DFW suburb for you. Now let's dive into what Lantana is really like. Hey, I'm Brian White, a local DFW realtor and owner of BlueFuse Group at eXp Realty. If you're thinking about making your next move in Dallas-Fort Worth, or maybe you're moving to Dallas-Fort Worth, then that's exactly what my family and I help people do. Lantana was designed to feel like a community, not just a collection of houses. One of the things that really makes Lantana unique is it's got a number of individual communities. So each one of those little sections, or kind of suburbs, if you will, have their own feel. They have their own builders, they've got their own parks, and their own amenities in many cases. So it's really one of the things that makes Lantana great. It's a collection of communities. So each individual community kind of feels like its own. Then they all roll up into the greater Lantana area. Lantana is a beautiful neighborhood. One of the things that makes it so great is the rolling hills. There are a lot of really mature trees, not just in the landscape and on the walking trails and on the golf course, but also because Lantana's been around for a couple of decades now. In many of the neighborhoods, the trees in people's front yards have matured. The trees in the middle and the medians of the roads have matured. So the landscaping is a gorgeous part of the neighborhood as well. Lantana is nearly complete. I mean, there's more than 3,000 homes in Lantana. It's in the northwest corner of DFW. It's an area of Denton County. It's just down the road, 10 to 15 minutes from Highland Village, 15 plus from areas of Flower Mound. They're kind of the same for Northlake. So Lantana, it's a beautiful master plan community built around Lantana Golf Club. That's a private golf club in the area. It's renowned for its beautiful white sand. I mean, none of us want to be in the sand trap, but if you're going to be in the trap, then the sand at this particular golf course is fantastic. It's also home to PGA Q School, so it's one of the qualifying school courses that amateurs play when trying to become a professional golfer. It's a lot of fun every year to be able to see amateurs come out and play. They're so nervous. They're so excited, and it's fun to see the future professionals in your own neighborhood. So let's talk about schools for a second. Lantana is zoned to Denton ISD, and one of the things that's so great about Lantana, there are actually 3 different elementary schools within the community, right? So there's Adkins Elementary, EP Razor, and Blanton Elementary that all sit entirely within Lantana. With 3 different elementary schools within the neighborhood, it's a quick walk. So almost no matter where you're at, whichever of those small communities you're in, you've got quick access to the elementary school. So when your kids have graduated, when they've moved on from 5th grade and they're ready to move up to middle school, then Harpool Middle School is also within the boundaries of Lantana. So if you're driving your kids to school, then it's really quick access. And back to community, I mean, how great is a community that has all of the schools built entirely within it? Creates a great feeling of camaraderie and teamwork, not just for the community, but for the kids in the schools. It can really help build some lifelong relationships that are invaluable. So we actually lived in Lantana for 17 years, or a huge fan. We move a lot, so we lived in a number of different communities. Got a great feel for it, but we had 3 different boys go all the way through the school system, starting with most of our experiences with the EP Razor. We had one kid go through Adkins. They all went through Harpool and then ended up graduating from Geyer High School. So we had a great experience living in Lantana and with the school system. So if you've got questions, we would love to answer those and share our experience with you. Hey, real quick, if you're thinking about making a move to DFW and you want help finding the perfect suburb, that's exactly what my family and I help people like you do. Whether you're relocating, building, or just open to explore your options, let's connect. I work with my family at BlueFuse Group, and we help people just like you make smart moves, build wealth through real estate, and protect what matters most. That includes finding the perfect home and helping you walk all the way through the process. There's a link in the description so you can schedule time to connect with us. I look forward to meeting you. Here's where Lantana really gets interesting. The amenities and the homeowner association. And when I say interesting, you can go a couple of directions with that. So the first bit of interesting relative to the homeowners association is your monthly fees include yard maintenance. So they're going to mow your yard and take care of your shrubs. There's also things like basic security and basic internet that are included within those fees as well. You know, the HOA in Lantana is super active aggressive, right? They're really focused on maintaining property values. That also means that is the downside of an HOA, is they're focused on is your fence stained in the right color? Did you trim your shrubs and trees and all the things? Are you maintaining your home and maintaining the overall appearance? So that's been great for home values and for the consistency in Lantana, but you know, something to be aware of. Lantana has amazing amenities. There are 5 different pools in Lantana, and some of them are just literally right there in the middle of an individual community that are really not very used. There are 2 larger kind of resort style pools. Both of those pools also have fitness centers attached to them. And these fitness centers, they're not the little, the small ones that you see in hotels sometimes. These are fully stocked with a great setup. Lantana also has basketball courts, has tennis courts. Although not contained within the neighborhood, they just recently built pickleball courts as well. So not to mention miles and miles of trails. Those trails are not just within the neighborhood, but also kind of, I'd say off-road. They're paved, but they actually go through miles and miles of beautifully treed covered park area. It's just a great overall community. So if you're a runner, if you're an active hiker, then it's gonna be a great spot for you. Lantana also has a full-time lifestyle director. That means that there's somebody on staff with the HOA that's actually helping plan activities. Everything from the Monster Mile, which is a Halloween tradition, to there are a couple of festivals in the spring and fall. There are just so many different areas and different ways that the community tries to get people together. There's also a great local spot just outside of Lantana that really helps the community get together, and that's a place called Marty B's. Marty B's is not only a restaurant and an event space, but they have live music multiple nights of the week. It's a great barbecue spot, and almost any time you go, particularly Thursday through Sunday, you're going to see so many of your local neighbors. It's just outside of Lantana, and it's been a great addition to the community. So what does it cost to live in Lantana? Let's talk about home prices and what you get for your money. So in the last 90 days, 42 homes have sold in Lantana, and there's a pretty wide range of prices. So let's break that down. In the last 90 days, home prices have ranged from $435,000 all the way up to just shy of 1.9. That's a pretty wide range. So 435 is going to be in your kind of more of a starter home. It's going to be a smaller lot and fewer amenities, of course. And then that 1.9 is going to be a large home on the golf course in an area called La Viana. La Viana is going to have significantly, they got 100-foot lots. Many of them are on the golf course with beautiful views. But what's interesting about that is there's a really wide range. So I love it because people can move up within a neighborhood. That was our experience. We started in one home and then decided to move up a variety of times. So that can help if you've got kids in school, then you can move up within the same neighborhood. Your kids may not have to change schools. They certainly don't have to change middle or high schools. So they can continue their relationships. You can continue shopping at the same stores and with the same commute to work. So it can be if you're moving up, or maybe after the kids move out and you're empty nesting, then you decide you want to move down within the community. Lantana provides a lot of options. Right now, there are actually 49 homes available for sale. That should tell you that there's a little bit more than 90 days of inventory, more than 90 days of homes on market. The current listings range from $379,000 all the way up to a little bit more than $1.3 million. So again, pretty wide range, a wide range in terms of what you get. There's a lot size, finishes, and the newness of the home. So if you've got questions about any of that, we'd love to talk to you. Talk to you about what you get and show you a few so you can get a feel inside for what might be the best fit for you. So Lantana is one of my favorite communities across North Texas. I mean, I lived there for 17 years, so you know I love it. But there are a few trade-offs, and the first is that Lantana feels like a bubble. It is its own community. It's designed that way, and it feels like a bubble because it sits really in between a couple of different areas. It's a drive to just about anything. I mentioned earlier it's 15 minutes plus to Flower Mound. There are parts of Flower Mound that we used to say are out-of-town Flower Mound because they're 30-plus minutes from there. It's 15 minutes to the shopping in Highland Village, to many of the restaurants. It's fortunate that Kroger and Marty B's and a number of other things have grown up right outside it, but it really is a long way to a number of areas in DFW. I also mentioned the HOA. It's an aggressive HOA, so if you're somebody who just doesn't like homeowners association for any reason, then Lantana is not your place because there is an active community. and an active HOA in Lantana. Hey, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. If you're thinking about making a move to DFW or moving in DFW, then that's exactly what we help people like you do. We'd love to help you find the perfect fit. Hey, by the way, we have a playlist for all of the suburbs we've covered. As you're exploring your options, check that out, and then let's have a conversation. All of my info is in the description. That's the best way to schedule time with me. And before we go, I just want to leave you with this. God is good. Jesus has forgiven you. You are loved, and everything is possible. Blessings. I'll talk to you next week.